Hi everybody, I'm Rob Raybon, and on today's video we're going to talk about how I got in a Ford commercial and how much I got paid. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about how I got in a Ford commercial, how this came about, and how much I got paid, because everybody on YouTube seems to love money. Money videos seem to be really hot right now, and I figured why not make one. So back in 2011, I bought myself a nice graduation present for when I topped out my apprenticeship program, which was my 2011 Mustang. And eventually I started getting the mod bug. And then in 2013, I started experimenting with Plastidip and started a little side business, made a little bit of money here and there with Charm City dips, and had a lot of fun and did a lot of different color schemes on the car, tried new things, did the chameleon thing, mixed my own colors, just a bunch of different ideas. So eventually on the internet somewhere, I saw somebody do like a paint splatter, like a real paint splatter art car. I used to go to Artscape in Baltimore, and I've seen people have cars that look like they had paint just thrown on them. And I figured why not do it with Plastidip, see if it worked. So in 2016, I needed a new idea. It was really hard to top the shark theme that was like 2015's look. I figured why not try the splatter art thing, and I had a lot of leftover colors and decided to make a video of it. This is also when I started experimenting a little bit more with videography and the YouTube channel. So this is like the origins of this channel that you're watching right now. Just threw paint at it. I actually mixed my own song in Ableton, but I used some samples that were, I guess, copyrighted, and I didn't even make any ad revenue off of that video, and it had some views. It might have only got up to like 1,000 views. I didn't upload it when I first did the splatter art thing. I did the editing like a year later or something, but I thought the video would go kind of viral. YouTube is a very humbling thing to get into, by the way. If you think that you're Instagram famous or Facebook famous, not that I think that I am at all. I am a very humble guy. If you think that you're gonna go viral and you're gonna blow up immediately, it's probably not gonna happen. Not that I was that let down, because I do have fun doing the videos and photography, and I've been doing photography for a long time. And the videography thing is just something new to experiment with. It's a nice creative outlet. So after getting kind of a small view count and also getting the copyright claim against me, I didn't really make any money off of that video as far as YouTube ad revenue. But I did eventually get an email probably a year later from a company called The first email that I got, I kind of ignored because it seemed kind of scammy. I know that there's a lot of companies out there that try to get your YouTube information, and they say that they'll get your video to go viral, or they'll get more views, or they'll get more subscribers. And I figured that this was just one of those little scams, or one of those companies that are trying to get you to buy more subscribers, which I've never been into. People do it on Instagram all the time. I know some companies that do that on Instagram, and they buy likes, and I guess I really don't get it on Instagram. I guess it makes your company look better. So then I wound up getting a second email probably a week later, and they said that they were very interested in using a clip of my video of the splatter art Mustang for a video that they were making, and it was going to be like a compilation kind of thing. They said that there was compensation involved, and I did Google the company to make sure that they were legit, and to my surprise, they actually were legit. People that film viral videos, like if they see a cute dog do like a barrel roll down a field or something, I guess that this company buys the rights to that video, and then they can market it to different companies. Like if they want to put it in commercials or whatnot. They are a company out of Ireland or Scotland, somewhere over in the EU. So I figured why not respond, see what happens. Maybe I'll get a couple bucks and be on an ad maybe over somewhere in Europe. So I wound up filling out the form that they sent me, gave them my PayPal information. I don't even think I gave them like a raw file of the video. I think that they just downloaded it off of YouTube. So on April 17th of that year, I wound up waking up to a bunch of Facebook notifications and Instagram notifications of people tagging me in this video on Ford's social media channels. I watched the whole video all the way through, people saying that my car was in it, and it turned out that I'm at the end of the video, which was pretty mind-blowing at the time, because this video has Ken Block, Vaughn Gittin Jr., people doing ice sculptures, I think somebody getting a Mustang tattoo, it had people proposing to their future wives, all these Mustangs Mustang logos used in different art forms and just life-changing events because of this car. And I'm at the end of it, which still looking back on it is pretty crazy to me. I'm just like really honored that I could be part of that video. Even though it was just a small video, it's not like 10 minutes long or anything. It's not like a Mustang documentary. And it's not like being in Ford versus Ferrari or something. But I'm at the end of the video. I'm like the grand finale, which is just crazy. So they wound up using a video on YouTube ads and different Facebook ads. I don't know if it ever made it to television. Maybe it did in certain like markets. I really don't know. But just that I was on YouTube, and when you get those pre-roll ads that I'm sure you've had on this video, unless you got YouTube Premium, which if you have YouTube Premium, I'm very jealous. I really need to get on that. But to see that skippable ad at the beginning of a video, which I never skipped because I wanted to see myself, was just crazy. So after that, a few months had passed by and didn't really hear anything or have any more emails or anybody really talking about it. I had a few friends of mine hit me up and say like, man, you must have been making like crazy money because you were in that commercial. Really, it's only a couple seconds, so I wasn't expecting anything crazy, but I didn't hear anything from that company for a long time. I figured maybe they just used it and I wasn't going to get anything, which I really didn't care about because I'm just honored to be part of the video. I feel like it's a really cool video. Like I said, Ken Block's in it, Vaughn Gittin Jr., Vaughn especially. He's one of my heroes, you know, RTR and everything. I've met him a couple times. Got to ride along with him. Really awesome dude. They say don't meet your heroes, but that's one guy that if he is your hero, you should definitely meet. So I think in December of that year, so was it 8 months later, I wound up just opening up my emails that morning and it said that I had a PayPal transfer that was pending. I guess basically it was saying if I wanted to use the EU money or some US dollars, I needed to decide what I was doing, and I guess I had to approve the transfer. I don't know why anybody would not approve money going into their account, but I guess PayPal has something like that. But it wound up being a pretty good amount of money. It wound up being about 800 euros, which is a little over 1,000 US dollars, which I can't complain about. It's nothing that I could quit my day job with or anything, but $1,000 to anybody, it makes a pretty good difference. So that $1,000 was actually part of the money that went towards my 65 Mustang. I always thought that it was fitting that because I was in a Mustang Day commercial, that maybe I should just take the money and reinvest into a Mustang. I have 3 Mustangs now. The 65 is getting the Barras swap and everything. So if you're watching this and you're in the 65 Mustangs and Barras or something unique, maybe check out some of those videos. But yeah, let's just round it to $1,000. And that was pre-taxed, of course. But yeah, $1,000 for a couple seconds of a commercial. That was a really awesome commercial, but it's something that I made with Plastic Dip in my garage while drinking a couple beers with some cameras. It's one of those things that I can look back on and say that I was part of it. And actually have that commercial saved on my phone and my computer and probably a couple other hard drives just because I'm worried it'll disappear from the internet forever for some reason. But if you ever get an email from a company, as long as it's not some Nigerian prince or something, maybe at least Google it, because it could be a real thing and you could make $1,000 somehow if you have a video that is cool. And if somebody in Europe thinks that the video is cool, maybe that'll help too. I don't know, but yeah, that's my story. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. Please like and please subscribe. And if you want to check out the Plastic Dip splatter art video, that'll be at the end of this video. And check out some other ones maybe, if you want. Not forcing you to do anything, but yeah, it'd be cool if you watch some more videos, because then I can make even more money and invest it back into the 65 Mustang. I really want to do another splatter art, but I don't know, maybe on the 65 when it's done or something. I don't know. Maybe the Fox, maybe, I don't know.